What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Giganato Gaming here, and welcome back to another episode of Ark Valguero Ascended. Last we left off, we tamed a couple of Spinos, and they are in the breeding pen right there. Now, today, before we start anything, I would just like to quickly point out there are some missing creatures. That's because I've removed the M-Bioshift mod from here. I know, they got me through a lot, but the thing was, a lot of creatures were getting nerfed, like the bear doesn't produce nearly as much honey as it used to, and I just haven't really enjoyed it as much. And they've kind of overtaken the spawns anyway, so I think it's better off this way. So, Bloodwing, gone forever. The Karcha is gone forever. Any other M creatures that we had, gone forever. But yeah, like, I just haven't really been having much fun with them anymore. They're cool and all, but I don't know. Alright, let me put the Dreadnoughtus saddle and the Ankylo saddle away. Also, I managed to get some hazmat suits so we can prepare for the radiation zone. I'd like to get a couple of rock drakes. Maybe next episode we could do that. But yeah, anyway, we're gonna do that, and yeah. As we're doing this, let me put this away. As we're doing this, if you find yourself enjoying this video and want more content like this, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe for more. It would really help out a ton. Let's see if we can get this channel to 2,000 subscribers. That would be super amazing. But with that, let's begin the video. So we're going to take Cosmo on this journey. And Voorhees, do you want to come with us on this journey? I'm sure you do. This looks a lot emptier now. We've got Jack over here. We've got the Ravager. We got the Tapahara. We got the Lymantria. Who else do we have? Alright, we got the Dreadmare. We've got the Elder Claw. Hopscotch. Alright, let's switch over to the Dreadmare. And I'm just going to put this Spino saddle away for now. Just so we're not as heavy. Alright, let's go after some Megatheriums. Whether they're Arcology Megatheriums or regular Megatheriums, it doesn't matter. Both of them can breed with each other. So without the M creatures around, this area should be a lot more interesting. It was a sacrifice I needed to make. I might have to expand the flyer roster, maybe get a couple of regular Argentavis. I mean, we have Wyverns. Oh, that's a mammoth. I was going to say, what the hell is that? That's a mammoth. Alright, let's head over to the Redwoods. See if we can get some Megatheriums going. Alright, I'll see you guys once we get to the Redwoods. And, yeah, we'll head over there and, we'll look for some Megatheriums and we'll go from there. So I will see you guys in a little bit. So now we probably will run into regular Microraptors, which will dismount us. That's an Alpha Zungariatherium. Let's use Voorhees to bring it down. There's also an Alpha Carno. Let me bring this guy down. There we go. And we could use the Prime, I guess. Alright, where's the Alpha Carno? I did see an Alpha Carno. 95, okay. Alright, what'd we get from that drop? Nothing too crazy. 216 gauntlets. I'll take those. Alright, let's continue our search for any Megatheriums. Actually, we should probably, you know what, eat these citronal, because I'm not going to make it back to the refrigerator in time. I'm going to level up your weight a bit, get you up to maybe 1,500, and then put a couple more levels into melee. Alright. We don't really need the Prime because we've got the Kibble anyway. Yeah, we got Kibble. We don't need the Prime. I'm going to drop this stuff here. We're going to ride on the Dreadmare. And we're going to get the gene scanner out. See if we can find any Megatheriums. Now, are you going to say no applicable creatures, or are you going to point me in the direction of any Megatheriums? And there are no applicable creatures! What a surprise! Are we Are we being for real right now? There are no Megatheriums on the map. I guess we could wait for it to load in. There's the trench. Let me just explore the trench a little bit. If it'll let me without dismounting me off my horse. There you are. 1.2 million damage. That's crazy. Or million health even. Sorry. Let's look around for any Megatheriums. See if there are any around. Hopefully in the redwoods. That's another alpha Zungariatherium. Okay. Those baby those are max level Zungariatheriums. I mean, those things are pretty easy to tame. What are your stats? 27 into health, 29 into melee. That could be decent, actually. That is tempting. That is very tempting. You know, I might save that for a future video. Alright, let's continue our search for any Megatheriums. Even though the gene scanner says no applicable creatures, that doesn't mean they're not around. I mean, I haven't really loaded in the redwoods since the dino wipe. So we're probably not going to find any right away. I think a Megatherium just spawned somewhere because of that server hitch. I think now it will say applicable creatures. Okay, maybe one applicable creature. Alright, let's take a look and see. Can I scan? Thank you. Let's see. Megatherium. Megatherium. There it is. Okay, we've got applicable creatures. Awesome. I think that's it right there. What level are you, good sir? You are a 55. We're killing you. Now that's probably going to say no applicable creatures. Yep, no applicable creatures. Well done. I guess we'll just have to wait for a server hitch. Another Alpha Carno. Throw this guy. Hold on. There's a Pego down there. It's a normal Pego. I don't want it to steal my gene scanner. Don't steal my gene scanner. The last thing I need is for a Pego to steal my gene scanner. Oh, we got an Edmontonia. The first Edmontonia we've seen. It's only a level 20, but it's there. There it is. Megatherium. What level are you, good sir? I'm looking for a 140 or higher. 20. Kill you. Let me see what this Mega Raptor's all about. Oh, that is a max level Mega Raptor. 19 into health, 25 into melee. It did spot me, so I'm just going to fly away from that. Alright, let's maybe hit up the snow biome. Maybe give the redwoods a little more time to spawn creatures in. Another Megatherium has spawned, saying that. Let's get the gene scanner out. It's telling me to go this way. Let me get some stamina back before we do this. There it is. Please be a 140 or higher. I know you're going to be a 140 or higher. You are another 20. Get out of here. Oh, it's detecting a Megatherium. Alright, we got another Megatherium. It's this way, apparently. There it is. Alright, come on. 140 or higher. Let's go. A 50. If you could have had a 1 in front of you, that would be great. Oh, there is another. There is another somewhere. More Megatheriums are spawning in. Oh, there's a couple of them here. Alright, they're now starting to spawn in. I think that's an alpha. The alpha's a 60 and the normal is a 55. Okay, cool. We can definitely do better than that. Oh, there's another Megatherium. At least now we know they're spawning in. I see a couple of them here. Let me get rid of this Uterenus. That was a level 20. Alright, we got a couple of Megatheriums here. If either of you could be a 140, that would be great. What do we got? A 55 and a 95. Getting there. Not quite. Oh, I see one. Come on. 140 or higher. That's what we're looking for. 100. Getting there. Let's kill you. And it's probably going to say no applicable creatures at some point. Oh, another Megatherium. It's telling me to go this way now. Alright, I see a couple of them over here. Alright, let's go ahead and kill this wolf. Of course, there's more. Alright, let's see. I think one of that one's an alpha. And then 140 high. Wolf, piss off. So you're a 20 and a 55. Not what we want. Alright. At least we know they're spawning in, which is nice. All we need is a Megatherium we can tame. There's one right here. You're not another alpha, are you? You are another alpha. I don't want any alphas. Ran into a bunch of alphas. We got anything good from any drops? I'll take the Uterenus lung. Alright, we got another one. This way. There it is. And it's another alpha. What's with all the alphas? Alright. Let's see if we can find another one that isn't an alpha. Alright. 140 or... No shot. No shot. That is another goddamn alpha. Where are all the alphas coming from? Oh my god. Let's kill this one. Alright, the reason we're bloody is because I've leveled up health. Let's find this next Megatherium. Please don't be another goddamn alpha. Now, are you a regular? You look like a regular. Alright. 140 or higher. 55. Not gonna happen. I think I do see one regular. And it's... Here's a shocker. You want to know a bloody shocker about this Megatherium? It's another alpha. I don't want an alpha. I can't even tame alphas. This one's only a level 20, so I'm gonna take this on. And this one here is a 55. That's right. Oh, I see it. Okay, don't be another alpha, please. Alright, you look normal. Alright. 140 or higher. It's another goddamn alpha. Enough with the alpha Megatheriums! Please, god damn it. Yeah, enough with the goddamn alphas. Damn it. Alright, piss off. Be it on. Any more? Alright, there's one this way. Now, for the love of God, please just be a regular Megatherium and not an alpha. Alright, this one looks to be regular. Oh, it's got the Cheeto dust. Piss off, whatever's attacking me. Enough with the goddamn alphas! Alright, now we got this wolf attacking me. Ghost wolf. Okay, I swear to Jesus, if either of you are another goddamn alpha, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. Are we gonna 25 arcology? I'm gonna kill you. And you are a 55. Alright, wolves, piss off. Alright, I might just use the Mega Raptor for the rest of this. Alright, there's another Megatherium this way. There's one with babies. Okay. This one's got to be a regular and not an alpha. All right, let me kill these wolves real quick. All right, what do we got here? A 90. Okay. Let me kill these guys as well. Oh, there's a couple Megatheriums over here. What do we got? A 20. So I'm going to kill you. Alright, Mammoth, that was your own fault, Mammoth. You ran right into me. Alright, and... no shot. Absolutely no shot that there's another Alpha Megatherium. Dispose of this guy. If I find one more Alpha Megatherium, I'm gonna lose it. I almost called it a Mega Raptor. There is something down here. Let me just see. Please don't be another goddamn alpha. There's a max level Megatherium. That's what we need. Okay, finally. Alright, can we stop with the server hitches? I want to kill the mammoth. Alright, never mind. The mammoth's dead. The mammoth is dead. Alright, now we need to switch over to hopscotch. We finally found a Megatherium. It doesn't even matter if they're arcology and or whatever else. Alright, hopscotch. There you are, hopscotch. Alright, let's knock you out. Now let's tank him. Shouldn't be a problem knocking this guy out. And down it goes. Okay. Finally, we managed to get... this is a max level arcology one. 29 into health, 28 into melee. Could be good. And you're going to take 2 kibble. Alright, fair enough. 1, 2. Alright, that's going to wake up in like 17 minutes. So in the meantime... I'm actually going to go ahead and kill this Argentavis. And in the meantime, we're going to see if we can find another Megatherium around. We're going to switch back over to the Dreadmare. I'm going to leave that Megatherium there. So it can be out of render distance and out of trouble. Alright, if I feel like it's going to wake up before it tames up, I'll go back and give it some food. Alright, this guy is another Alpha Megatherium. Where are all these Alphas coming from? Let me kill this Alpha real quick. Alright, I've searched for a little bit to try and find, like, a second Megatherium. I've found a bunch of them. They are spawning like hotcakes. But, yeah, I think we'll just stick with this female for now. As soon as it's tamed, we'll bring it home, and then we'll see what it's all about, and then we'll go from there. In the meantime, let me just, maybe you look a little longer before. I think I see another Megatherium right here. What level are you? That's a 100 female. Let's kill you real quick. Okay, 140 male, and what are you? A 25 female. Alright, we'll get rid of the 25 female. We got a 140 male. Let's go. Alright, 140 Megatherium. 23 in health, 17 in a melee. The female might have better stats anyway, so let's just get this guy real quick. And there's pigs and wolves. Ah, damn it. Nope. Pigs, piss off! Alright. So he's unconscious. Now, question. Have any of you hit the Megatherium? And... he's lost taming effectiveness. Damn it. Well, Part of me wants to let him wake up, and then we can try that again. Yeah, he's lost a lot of taming effectiveness. I can't have that. How long will you take to wake up? 17 minutes. Alright, let me, Alright, the other one's been tamed. I'll tell you what, I'll leave that one there. And then maybe on my spare time, I might go ahead and, Alright, hold on. I might go ahead and, what you mean, no, it didn't die, did it? Did it just die? 1 second. No, wrong button. What do you mean no creatures or players? Ooh, I think it might have died. Damn it, I think it might have died. Alright, we've got one anyway. This was kind of a long video, so I kind of want to just get this done. So we'll go back, pick up the female, and then maybe next episode or off camera. I might try to get a male off camera or something. Alright, is that another mega? That's a calico. Alright, let's go pick up the Megatherium we did obtain. And we're finally back at base. We are just going ahead and landing. And we got our Megatherium home and safe. The female anyway. So do I have a Megatherium saddle on me, or am I going to have to craft one? Oh, I have a Megatherium saddle on me. Awesome. Alright, let me just put some stuff away. Now for this Megatherium, I'm expecting it to have decent stats. Hopefully the stats are in the 40s. That would be amazing. But if we get stats in, like, the 30s, then that's cool, too. Can we close this? Thank you. Alright, let's see what this Megatherium is all about. Alright, so the stats we've got... Oh, hold on. The stats we've got are 41 into health, 34 into stamina, oxygen, food, no one cares, 29 into weight, 41 into melee. Okay. He's got mediocre stamina, decent health and melee, and terrible weight, pretty much. Alright. Let's see what you're all about. Yeah, Megatheriums are pretty slow. And this is only the female. I think he got 41 and 41. So even if we get a male that's kind of garbage, we can make up for it with the male. I mean, the female. That's if we get, like, maybe a female or a male with decent stamina and decent weight. That might be good. 295 is really not bad for a Megatherium. And then we're doing 88 damage per when it's curled up into a ball. Alright. So that's our Megatherium. I don't think it can really do much else. Aside from, like, collect chitin easier and have a buff against bugs. But yeah. There's our Megatherium. Pretty cool. And with that, that's going to wrap it up for this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. It would really help out a ton. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.